shadows on our face. We look mysterious.
Yeah, no lie. We don't have to worry about
Yeah, you get the dirt off of them.
Yeah, I'm not eating.
They're fresh out. No, it's good.
Yeah.
You kind of slobbered on mine.
Well, you stuck it in my mouth for kind
That
of
was a lot of slobber. Good morning, you guys. She literally just slobbered on my carrot.
She stuck it in my mouth. I got my own damn carrot.
They're really good. They're fresh out of the ground, though.
They are good. And I'm not a big carrot eater. And they are
And
fresh.
the little man that plucks them, is that what you call it? Plucking?
Probably cleaning them or something. I don't know
No,
about
he plucks them out of the ground.
Oh, he picks them.
He picks them. The little man that plucks them out of the ground. Yesterday, he had 6 for me, 6 bundles. Today, he only had 2. He said it would be a couple weeks before he had any more.
No wonder they take you down for these things.
They're brand new.
They're good.
They're brand new.
They're brand new.
They're brand new.
Fresh.
They were plucked out of the ground this morning.
Look, brand new. Fresh picked carrots.
She slobbered on mine.
Yep. Stuck it in my mouth. Keep it to yourself.
When I get mono, it came from her. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Good. Yeah. Good.
Ooh.
You want a carrot?
Gary, put him on this side by himself. We're going to do him next. He's purty.
Yeah, you can see him. Big boy.
Okay. Somebody sold horses to us.
Yep. There it is.
Oh, pretty thoroughbred.
Big thoroughbred.
Okay, so this morning, it was Jacob. So this morning, we're going to do a couple things. Some of the horses that aren't sold, that today is their... Hi, AJ! That's my love of my life. Oh, my soulmate.
Okay. I'm
Amanda.
like watching the names that pop up. Anyway.
Yes. Who else was on here? Let's say good morning to people.
I don't know. That's
Good morning, Linda. Mail, but I can't get it to go up anymore. That's okay. So what we're going to do is... So basically, Gary just kind of said today that recently we've been... Well, and it was more so before I was helping, that they're allowing horses to get 2 and 3 reprieves before they're finding a home, which means the horses are really, really cheap when they sell, because people are giving 200 and 200 and 200, and we have seen some horses. We've been seeing something to where people are buying horses from other pens fundraised, and we're seeing them back at the sale within a couple of days, and we're scared that's going to happen from here. So we're only allowing 2 reprieves per horse, which means a total of $400. If a home can't pay basically the other half or the remaining balance, it's probably not.
Yeah, the greatest situation.
Not the best situation, because like we had a mare named Rose and she got down to $300. And a rescue, we made her go to a 501c3 rescue because we felt like for $350 for what she weighed, you could literally pay the $350 and then walk her right back to Gary, and he would have weighed her across the scales and given you more than what you just bought her for. So what makes us feel like people won't purchase them here and take them straight to Bastrop or to George's or to Kaufman and sell them back across the scale? Because just like this, if you have horses for sale, you can bring them here and they're walking them right here across the scales. Oh my God!
He's pretty.
Is that a...
I don't know
What is that?
What?
Is he like a Friesian cross? What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah? You found us a Friesian?
He's like, yeah, go with that.
Be still. I
Yes,
can't.
look at that big head.
My flappers are broken. I can't breathe.
He's a stud.
Really?
I don't care what he is. That's mine. I own that one.
What
He goes with Tyson and Cracker.
What about our dressage prospects? Hold on, here's another one.
Oh my God, look at him.
His neck and his head. Can you see him? Yeah, there.
Yes. Yes, he called and he said that he found a half Friesian. And I was like, yeah, I'll believe you when I see it. Whatever, liar.
Long hair on the feet.
Oh my God, he's feathered up. Be still my heart. I can't sing. So we have this rule. I can sing. I just don't sing well, but it doesn't stop me. Is this your carrot or mine? That was yours.
You slobbered on my carrot.
I think I am. I'm going to get that double chin injection done. I was reading the side effects of it, and the side effects far outweigh the double chin. I think I'll just shade this with bronzer too.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, here, hold on. Somebody from the hate group's in here. Go ahead. Just make sure you send me the meme.
Screenshot now.
Oh my god, the other day, I did this in a video, and somebody put on there that I was Fiona from Shrek. I loved it. I sent it to Jacob and was like,
I like Shrek. Fiona.
I literally texted Jacob and was like, do you still love me even though I look like this? Well, who is it?
David.
Did you send me the picture of the little spotted pigs?
No, I didn't see it. I must not
Go
be
on
in that group
Facebook.
or something. I did. I didn't see it.
Oh, we love them. Like, I love the memes.
The haters.
So, and he's going to pick up 7 more that he bought. But, so, back to our business. We were like talking business and we got distracted. Jesus. So, we're only allowing 2 reprieves, total of $400. That way, when people purchase the horses, they are still higher price than what they would bring at auction, or higher price than what they would bring back to the kill. Because I have a hunch that the women that are running, okay, there was a really nice lady running the Kaufman page. She was like, I mean, her and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things because I don't like Kaufman. But I felt like Lisa had really good intentions for the horses, and she no longer runs Kaufman, and now the women that are running it. I've seen some horses that they have fully fundraised for back on Craigslist.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm pretty sure the women that are running the page are kind of running a racket. I feel that way. Like, that's my opinion. They may not be, but
very easily could be.
they very easily could be. And we're just not going to do that here. Like, I don't want the horses to get below what they would either bring at the sale barn. Like, what we want to make sure is that they don't get to the public cheaper than what, like, let's say, Gary paid or what Gary would pay for them. I don't want people scoping out the page for fundraised for horses so they can get them for little of nothing and then just turn around and flip them back. That defeats the entire purpose.
Yeah.
We're busting our asses to keep them from going to slaughter.
And to turn around and see them unload here again is ridiculous.
Right. I do need a yes. That's my best friend. She's like Bugs Bunny. I feel great. Oh, I love her. She is really, really funny. She's a thriver too. Oh yeah, we got our shakes.
Yesterday was horrible for me. She was good.
Yeah. I did my full thrive, like capsules, patch, black label. Oh yeah, look at my burn. You know, I'm not sensitive. I'm just worried that I'm gonna like shed skin.
You probably are this time.
Yeah.
You lucked out last time.
Hey, the hate group needs to like make a meme about me being like
snake.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm shedding my skin of a snake. You know, all of those things. Other things that we can think of that they can say about me that
we'll help them out.
We're just prepared. I was only mad at the hate group when they started it on her son. That pissed me off. Like, what kind of group of women starts in on a child that they've never met?
Some sorry people.
Some sorry people? I told her, don't read it because you can say, like, it's not going to offend me. But when it's about your kid, like, I was worried I was going to have to go get her from the clink.
Yeah.
I already got to go get Jacob. Shit. Got to go get Nikki, too. Shit.
Good.
Yeah, look at the thoroughbred they brought us. Is he not gorgeous? Can you see him in that? Oh. He's in the alley, but look, it looks like...
There he is. Right there.
Right, but look, I'm pointing directly at him in real life.
Yeah.
But it looks like I'm pointing...
At not the Friesian. Over here.
Over here. Over that way. You know what? I should start a bond service.
What?
That's a good idea. We could do, like, Amanda, Tara, and Nikki bond service. I got the person to run it for us. AJ's like, she's got her shit together. We don't.
No,
she could actually, like...
We're evaluating the situation here.
I really love this. Come on, let's just go in there. Let's go give some carrots. Come on, y'all. We'll just... Do you eat? Hi, Mr. Friesian Paint. Do you eat? Do you eat? Do you eat? Do you eat? Why would you have something this expensive and not feed it?
They didn't.
Look at his feathers. He's really feathered. He's like full real.
He's got the big arch neck too.
Excuse me?
Have you ever had
No,
trees?
he's got vagina on his mind.
Yes. No.
Sorry, you guys. Studley doesn't eat carrots. He's got vagina on his mind. And then people go, did you just say that on camera? I did.
He's a stud. It is what it is.
Look how beautiful. Look at his feathered legs. Hi, Mr. Thoroughbred. You're beautiful. Do you eat carrots? What is wrong with people? Why don't... Please don't sit back. Would you like a carrot?
I bet the pony will eat carrot.
Please don't sit back as I go underneath you because you are a thoroughbred. Yeah. Watch. You want to talk about... Yeah, I'm not worried about him. He's... Look, BVK. BVK is like, is this my carrot? Through the halters, they can't see. Oh, goodness. What happened to your eye? Holy...
Yes.
What the...
And then somebody half-assed offered it.
It's got maggots in it.
Yes.
And they just put salve over the maggots? This is the kind of stuff that we get. Now, this is what I don't understand. There's maggots in her face.
Hey, honey.
She can see. It's not her eye. It's underneath, like she just cut it. There's maggots in it. And they've just put ointment over the maggots. They didn't even get the maggots out of it. I'm sure she's scared to death. Okay. If anybody, I'll weigh her. And she's pregnant. Great. We bred her, and we let the maggots eat her face. What is wrong with people? Yes, she's like fixing to domino. Come here.
Chief. Anybody? No.
I just don't understand this. Look, you guys. I'm going to see if I can get it up close. There are maggots inside this hole. Can you see them? And they've literally just put ointment. Like, didn't even get the maggots out. Let's just put ointment over the maggots.
Wonderful.
If you get a real silver spoon and touch them, they'll back right out. But it has to be real silver.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Okay. I'm the one getting sick. I probably got strangles. I know who will eat our carrots. We can go down and feed Cracker carrots. Come on. Come here, pretty guys. Y'all want to see who loves my carrots? Oh, I think the big black draft is going to a carriage company. Like, they are so in love with him.
He's a dog.
Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Look at him easing over here like, yeah, I don't know about this. The only bad thing about going in here with these two to give them carrots, they take you out. Excuse me. Hi. Yeah, get away. I know you. Look at this. I love him. If anybody is wanting a draft for their husband, he is the most kind thing in the... She's pretty sassy. Like, let me just tell you. Oh, it's got a cough. Look at this one. It's a beautiful walker. This is the one that was going down the alley so fast, right?
Oh, I think so. Yeah. Jacob said, oh, we got one already get it.
Yeah. Watch. I have some giant shadows. Don't mess with me. My bodyguards are giant. Let me have a carrot. They will take you down. It's a little intimidating. Would you like one? Look, I want him so desperately to eat carrots, and he is such a pickle. That should be his name. That's my arm you're ingesting. My entire arm.
No, I'm saving the piece of the carrot.
Jesus. Under the draft. Oh no, you already had some. Let's see if... So this is what our mornings consist of. We normally get started 2 hours earlier, but I was burn victim Barbie.
Pancake up here.
I know, I text her and I go, I'm burnt like a pancake. The unsalvageable kind. Yeah. You can't even cut the edges off and make me salvageable. Come on, little girls.
That one,
I love her, and she did not find a home. She leaves today.
Oh, poor baby.
Come on, see, I'm just a little old lady. So. Anyway, so I'm going to go see if I can't find an actual silver spoon. Excuse me, Mr. Studley. I'm going to see if I can't find a silver spoon to back the maggots out of her wound. Fuck.
We even got it on the other side of her head. What were they doing?
It's sunburn, and then the maggots got to it.
Oh, God.
So it's like sunburn, and then the maggots got on the sunburn and just ate the flesh.
She's so cute. Her little blue eyes and her little black.
No, she's super cute, and she's super bred.
Come on. Hey, chill.
He can't.
I know.
He's all boy. Y'all want to see him? And he's feathered for real. He's got real feathers. Why the fuck would you own something this expensive and not feed it? Check his teeth. How old is he? Don't act like that.
It's like, no, my teeth.
No, he's like 7 years old.
Oh.
So he's 7-year-old. They said he was a Friesian, but he looks like a drum to me.
He looks like some sort of cross.
What do you guys think? Is he a drummer, or is he a vanner, or is he a Friesian?
Pretty good.
What do you guys think he is? And there's no saying he's not. I mean, let's talk about feathers here. They're burned off from the mud, but he's real feathered. And he is a pretty, pretty guy. Vanner, Friesian, drummer. Well, 3 people guessed. 3 people guessed. We got one of each. Why would you buy something that's worth this much money? Kyle, why would you say he's not a vanner? Because he has every attribute of a vanner. The hair, the size, the color, and the feathers. He's not too big to be a vanner. He's probably 15 hands tall. He's not that tall.
15 too.
If you want to talk about something big. And then they're going, not drummer, not vanner, not... I love it. They're like, we don't know what he is. They said that he was I know what they said he was. They said he was a Friesian, but Friesians don't come in paint. They have paint like crosses.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you why I don't believe that he's a Friesian.
Why?
Because he has the head, the hip, and the shoulder angles of a vanner. So he might be a vanner cross. Friesians are built more Spanish, kind of this way.
Yeah.
And vanners are built more this way.
I guess if I had to guess, it'd be like Vanner or Percheron.
I'll call the people on him.
Hey.
Yeah, he's for sale. Gary will want a fortune for him, I'm sure. Skinny and all. What about his eye? He just cut it?
No, it's old.
Yeah.
The lid's messed up.
Oh, he cut the lid of his eye. But the eyeball is fine. He just cut the... How sad is that, though, to...
Mm-hmm.
I don't...
And he just looks like recently, like they just stopped feeding him.
They did just stop feeding him.
Because you can tell it was all fat. Said he's a looker. Fat and slick and pretty and cleaned up.
Yeah, but Nikki and I'm only 5'1" and she's only 5...
And I was on the downhill, too. I mean, see.
She's only, what are you, 5'2"?
2, 3.
And I'm 5'1". I mean, we're kind of little squirt.
Once again,
Like, I'm 5'1" on a good day.
Yeah. So, I mean.
So, just so y'all know. I'm like 5'1" when I have on boots with a little bit of a heel.
Stick.
We've got a stick. Yeah, what are we arguing about? Look, okay, so 1061 is missing its tag. 1063 is missing a tag.
That glue that Gary's got must not be.
Tell Gary. He probably bought childproof glue after I glued myself to myself and glued myself to the seat.
All right. See how off we are.
Right here.
Yeah.
The rest of that's neck.
Okay.
He is.
Ooh, check it out.
He didn't seem that big.
I know.
Y'all might be right. We're wrong.
Yep. Because he's almost 16'1".
Yeah?
Almost.
I don't know what the hell he is.
He's a big paint feather.
I would say he's a drummer. He's got to be... I don't think he's Friesian. He doesn't have any Friesian attributes. When we get Friesians in here, I've got Friesian breeders that come and get them. Like, the thing about this horse is, if I really thought he was Friesian of any kind, I could call a Friesian lady from California and she would probably give $3,500 or $4,500 for him. And he would never go on the page. But I also don't think I mean, they said he was Friesian, but I don't think he's Friesian. I think he's a drummer. And the reason I think that is because he actually has Vanner attributes. He doesn't have Friesian attributes. It's all in the skeletal balance. He's not a draft cross. I mean, he doesn't have, if the only draft that he possibly could be is maybe a Shire. You have to look at their skeletal balance. Like, I know that you guys don't see, Nikki and I probably see 150 horses a week, and you get to where you can recognize attributes of a breed fast just because we go through 150 horses a week. It's not, he potentially could have been, I don't think that he's heavy. I don't think he's heavy enough to be Shire. And he's too athletic to be draft. He's not like a Belgian or a Percheron. He's too athletic for that. I can call Adnar and send his hair in. I bet you Adnar would come back and he'd either be half Vanner, and if he's a Friesian, I don't think so. I think he's got, I don't think he's a Friesian. His head is real defined. He looks, y'all can look. But see the slope to his shoulder? He's got a really athletic, like he's kind of got like his build from the knees up is more sport horse, but he's heavy feathered. Our issue is his feathers are burned from the mud. Whatever he is, he's pretty. All right, well, we're going to get to work. We've got 5 or 6 that didn't find homes. And some of them are eligible for their second reprieve, and they didn't get the full amount. So if anybody today happens to... He's like a prisoner that has the cup. You know what I'm talking about? He's like the prisoner with the cup. It would sure be a shame to see him go. The Thoroughbred is pretty enough.
I wonder how tall it is.
It's big. Here, watch, it's probably like 14.2 after we said that he was...
Yeah. No, it's not 14.2.
I don't think that he's a Clydesdale. He doesn't have, I mean, that doesn't, no. Easy, Thoroughbred. He's probably the one you have to like touch him with the stick. We have some real rodeos out here. Over a stick. Go look on the opposite side, child.
I am. I was seeing
It needs to go up just a little bit on this side. There you go.
16.1.
He's 16.1.
He's the exact height of that one.
Yeah.
Even though they look so much different.
You know, I don't think he's an Andy.
What's an Andy?
An Andalusian?
Oh.
No.
Not that defined.
No, he's not that defined, and he's not that Spanish.
But I know it's hard to tell over the camera.
Yeah, it is hard to tell over the camera, but... Alright, we're going to get to our day. So we're going to show some of the horses that don't have their full reprieves first. Because we have a couple, I mean, we're about $500 short from having everything safe. That's why these came in. Like, Tuesday is ship day, so you'll start to see people, like, just dumping horses out. Like, people will be in and out of here on Tuesdays all day long because they know that Gary buys horses on Tuesday to fill the truck that evening. We've got to where... On some Tuesdays, we've not had to send horses. Like, since Nikki's been here, I think we've only shipped horses one time. We've only shipped a load one time since Nikki. So for the last month, we've had one Tuesday that we shipped horses. But there was a group of horses that came in that were not broke. And they were not halter broke, and they were, like, older. And when you get, like, 12-year-old, 1,300 pound, nothing not broke... Somebody's just going to get hurt.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're never going to quit. I think we've persevered through all of the drama and hate. Can it get any worse? Hell,
I quit now.
I remember somebody was like, what if anything ever happens and, like, the hate group gets so bad? And I'm like, we've lived through it. We're past it. At this point, they're just really wasting their time.
There's worse things on
There's way worse things on the news. And the worst part is, it's getting to the point now to where the hate group has called like the authorities and people so much that they just don't.
They don't even acknowledge them.
No. And it kills me because sometimes there will be like horse related stuff and now they wonder like, should we,
Yeah.
People shouldn't cry wolf. It's not good for anybody when you do. It actually, there's my orange juice from yesterday.
Yeah, just do it back there. Why not?
The one thing I can tell you about my shake is that when I drink my micronized mineral powder, I get like my belly fat is like, I feel skinnier. What day is the auction on? Well,
what auction?
Well, like we have buyers that make auctions 6 days a week. There are no auctions that we make on Sunday. Gary won't do business on Sunday. That Patty, he's not a Percheron for sure. He doesn't have any Percheron attributes. Percherons have more of a Roman nose and shorter necks. That horse's neck is way too long to have Percheron in him.
But I could see from the camera the black and the big head.
The black.
But his head's
I'm
very
going to say
fine.
that we're going to send his hair in. That's what I'm going to do.
That way we'll
I can afford to feed him. I'll feed him up and take him to probably Booty and have his eye looked at. That'll be your job this week.
Yay.
See if Booty can.
He was out day before yesterday.
I really love these carrots. They're freshly plucked out of the ground. They still have dirt on them. The strawberries were that way. I was eating the strawberries from the flap that I bought, and they still had dirt on them, and I was like, ooh, a little crunch. I like a little crunch with my strawberry.
Yeah. Carrots and strawberries.
We are in Pitkin, Louisiana. We have nationwide transport for 50 cents a mile, and Nikki transports on the weekends that they're off. So Nikki can, but she takes 3. Yeah, she takes 3. And if it's kind of like in the vicinity of like, she doesn't want to go 5 or 6 hours away from here, but she'll kind of do a
little short run.
Yeah, like she talked about, there was a 7-hour run and she talked about doing it if they had more time. So Nikki can kind of bring, we have a driver that takes the big hauls like Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina. Yeah, he's leaving right now to go pick up horses that people have sold Gary. Tuesdays is the day that we get lots of horses in. Like, seriously, people know that Gary, Tuesdays is the day. Like at 9 o'clock tonight, the truck will leave. It leaves for Texas, and then they take the horses from here and blend them with the horses there, and that load leaves for the border on Wednesday morning early. So, what I want to talk to you guys about is, for those of you that are anti-slaughter, or pro-horse, or what we need to do is not so much be anti-slaughter. We need to start trying to get the plants open back here in the U.S. for a multitude of reasons. The horses are not only having to be tagged here and then go to Texas and then be blended in Texas, which it's only Athens, isn't that far, but they're blended there and then they're taken to the border. Once they get to the border, they stand for 1 to 2 days before they go on into Mexico. And this time of year is the worst time of year. Like, we've discussed this. We would like to sell everything, especially ponies, right now, because it's Charo season. If you don't know what Charo season is, don't fucking look it up. Like, just save yourself. But, like, they calf rope ponies. And they, like, you know what steer tripping is? They steer trip horses. Like, rope them, trip them, and jerk their, like, so in Mexico, this is their rodeo season from about March to July-ish, and then they do it again in the fall. And I'm just telling you, like, when the plants, so when the plant owners buy horses, people have a misconception that the plant takes them straight to slaughter. They don't. They take them to holding pens and they sort through them. Anything right now that's like under 600 pounds, but it's healthy, like a little fat pony.
Like Teeny? Is it Teeny?
Like Teeny, they would love her. They would calf rope her.
Teeny is a calf waiting to happen.
She's a calf waiting to happen.
She is. She's a calf waiting to happen. It's because she doesn't have a home yet, does she?
She doesn't have a home, but I mean, that's awful.
But I'm just saying.
She's a calf waiting to happen. And then if you get big, healthy, sound horses that aren't too gentle, they charo those. Like, they rope them and trip them. So what we're running into is it's Charo season, which the plants will take all the horses, sort through them, So when they go to Mexico, it's not that slaughter is the problem. It's if you don't go to slaughter that's the problem.
It's a bigger problem.
It's a bigger problem. It's a more, I don't know, like, I was talking to a guy about it, and he was like, yeah, at Charo last week, they broke the legs on 6 of them. And I'm like, what?
Well, they're
like,
so big, and they're tripping on those.
But, I mean, here's the thing. Like, horse racing, people go crazy if more than one in a meet breaks a leg. And God forbid 2 get hurt in a weekend. Like, people lose their minds.
They do.
People lose their minds. And then in Mexico, they're just like, it's nothing. And I think it's awful. So we need slaughter back here because here's the thing. Regardless of, once they unload and they go through slaughter, it's a very short process. It's everything else that they can potentially suffer before slaughter that needs to stop. Like,
less suffering. We
have, Gary, and you can ask her, Gary and I have come to blows because I would rather him do something with feedlots in Canada. Like, there are feedlots in Canada that will buy the horses and take them and feed them out for 3 to 6 months to prove they're drug-free. But the problem is the trucking from here to Canada. We live in Louisiana. We're right here by the border. It literally is like 2,000 miles to the nearest feed yard in Canada. And they do pay a little bit more, but the problem is not enough to
cover it.
To cover the shipping cost and the shrink cost and all of that. So we're just, I don't know. At this point, like, to him, they're livestock. Like, it's just, they're livestock, and there ain't no difference between them and a cow, and the tension's high around here. But we just need to do our due diligence in the spring. There are other places that subcontract. Tar Heel subcontracts. Brian Moore from Moore Rescue, they subcontract, which means that they are people that they have horses and they're a feedlot, which means they buy a lot of skinny horses, turn them out until they get fat enough to ship. They're more like brokers. Like, these pens are brokers. And then there are people that are contract holders, and they can't buy enough horses in a week to fill their quota. And so they rely on feedlots. For instance, everybody knows that Bastrop sends all their horses to Kaufman. So Bastrop and Arkadelphia subcontract with Kaufman. That's all. Then there's Gary and a couple of other people, and they go to Athens. And then there's some people, and they all go to one person in Oklahoma. And so everything that you kind of see is it's people that subcontract that are willing to step forward and offer their horses because they don't. But I had a come to Jesus yesterday.
There's always come to Jesus meetings to be had.
Here, every day. And you can ask her.
My house too.
My house too.
Yeah.
At least you're not the one going, if you send one more fucking horse that I said not to send, you're going to live at your parents' house.
Yeah, well.
I threatened Jacob.
To Jesus. My husband's going, how many are you bringing home today?
We quit.
Prepare me.
Prepare me for how many. As Nikki was hooking up the trailer this morning, he was running outside going, no!
No, he was gone. He was like, do you want me to just go ahead and hook it up for you and bypass all these?
Her husband is okay.
If he was here, I'd bring home more. So, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and start showing the horses that are
out of time.
Like, they're out of time. Like, tonight is their night.
Yeah.
And we don't want it to be their night. And so some people, like, especially in the hate group, say that we're, like, nonchalant about it. Okay, sometimes you have to laugh to keep from it getting to be too serious.
It's just like any other stressful job. You have to take it in stride and not let it just completely bury you.
Right. Like, I think our coping mechanism is to joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got to joke to keep. It's not that we're like.
It's not. We can't turn around and go. Oh,
yeah,
no,
I mean, we have to keep going. And we kind of have to put blinders on, and like, so if some do leave, like, we can't take it personal. Like, we did everything that we can, and that's what we tell each other. Like, we did our part. We videoed them. We showed them. We did everything. Mm-hmm. That was just God's plan for that one. There was maybe something wrong that we didn't see, but in the hate groups, we suffer a lot of persecution for being heartless. Trust me, it's not that.
No.
It's just our coping mechanism to be, I guess it would be like a trauma nurse. You know, if anybody's a trauma nurse. Yeah. Oh, somebody just said that. Oh, yes, nurses do this too. Yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. You can understand. It's hard to explain, I guess.
Don't worry, Bridget. We were just talking about you. Rewind it. I don't know. I love her.
Rewind.
We can't wait for Dallas. Yeah, I mean, okay. We're gonna go back at it. Go back at it.
Let's go find the ones.
Gary
that
has
I know
stayed. Look,
first.
he knows that we're videoing,
So he's way.
so he's like
there.
staying way away. Check your text when you get a quick chance. I sure will.
Yep.
I love Lynn. She is like she is my gated heart,
Montgomery.
my gated horse heart.
Love
Lynn.
the gated horses.
That's what she rode, Lynn. She was a gated horse girl, and that's all she did before she started barrel racing.
Yeah.
Was gated. Yeah. So here's
My
the deal.
first barrel horse was a Missouri Foxtrot.
Your first barrel horse
Yeah,
was a
like
Missouri?
my play date at Missouri Foxtrot.
You were like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like lope.
Did it lope?
Uh-huh.
Like this? Like it needed a chateau so it would get its head down and go on?
I still have a Walker mix that's 30-something years old because he was.
I think I need more deodorant. I think when I took my other shirt off and put this one on, I may have taken some of my deodorant with it. I don't stink yet. I'm just getting a little wet.
Oh, yesterday afternoon there was no hope for
There
none
was
of
no
it.
hope for none of it.
burnt, We
We were
stunk,
burnt. Yeah, we were burnt. We stunk. And when I got home, I had like, I'm a Buffalo Wild Wings addict. When I got home, I had like dirt like this, and I had like a 5 o'clock shadow. And I was like, fuck. I was sitting in Buffalo Wild Wings like this. And I'm sure when I go in there, they're like, that homeless girl is back.
She's back. Make sure you get her money.
I'm pretty sure they think I'm like a homeless transient who just, when I get some money, that's where I go.
We have a story. Don't make a judgment by looking at us. Everybody's got a story.
It's okay. Y'all can be the self-appointed judge and jury.
Oh, yeah.
You need a zinc stick for your chest. I need something.
Oh, zinc. I didn't think about that.
I mean,
It's right there. It's bad.
I don't hurt yet. It's coming.
She will.
But last night, I don't know how Jacob does it, but he manages to roll up in the bottom sheet. We have cool sheets. They're called cool sheets. And they're cold.
Do they really work? 'Cause I thought
Yeah, they work really good. They stay cold. Like when you get in the bed, let's say that you roll over in the sheets, it's almost like a cold pillow. Like when you flip the pillow all the time. And so anyway, Jacob somehow manages to roll up in the bottom sheet. So when I got in bed, he was folded up in the bottom sheet like a taco. So it left me on the mattress cover. And I have a mattress cover because he does this.
Yeah.
And you can't scrub the mattress.
No.
So I have to wash the mattress cover when I wash our sheets because the mattress cover is my sheet.
Used too, yeah.
It's my sheet. Because I have no idea how he tacos the bottom sheet. Sometimes I go in there and he looks like one of those Greek, goddesses with, the cloak.
yeah.
And I'm like, what is this? And you can tell, if I self-tan or if I've, done something like that, my side of because the mattress cover is, terry cloth. It's got, a, Oompa Loompa print.
It looks sheets away because of self-tanner.
It looks like Jesus cloth, with, the body print.
It's like,
Seriously.
if you're white, no matter what.
I'm super worried she's going to fold. She is going to fold, Lynn. If you're watching this, the black mare in the back, it's fixing to domino.
The black mare?
Yes, the one that y'all led around, the Pride's Generator mare.
The pregnant one is the sorrel. She's about to pop.
Girl, the black one you led around is about to domino with the white legs. You need a titty check.
I do.
You ain't even good at titty
She
checking.
ain't even, don't look like she's carrying
Tell her,
much
y'all,
there.
she need to.
Got a booby check. Gotta go.
We
to the
think
movies
it's a
real fast.
Friesian or a drummer. We don't know.
We don't know. We're good.
They told us it was a Friesian cross.
Mm-hmm.
We're thinking it's a drummer.
Y'all rock.
Okay, go to killpinhorses.com.
I think there's 5.
Killpinhorses.com is completely generally up to date. Caitlin White does that. I don't check it. I need to be more proactive. I just trust her blindly. I never check the website. I probably need to. So, we're going to go to work.
Yes.
We spend too much time. She needs to go do titty checks. She needs to titty check for wax.
On 2, evidently.
A couple more. We do sickness checks and titty checks. That's our thing. So go to killpinhorses.com website. I have no skills. This is why, how some men need a wife that's a cheerleader? I have no rhythm. It's why I ride so good, because I just kind of fall in sync with the horse. I have no natural on my own ability. Yes, I am needing more deodorant. Okay, I'm going to not put my arms down so that I can go put deodorant on.
What?
I know.
Oh.
All I know is that my armpits are getting sweaty, and these are delicious. And
All right, now you got started. Let's go get
I
started.
know. I need deodorant. Bye, you guys.